Hello, and welcome to Word from Your Mother. I am back. There won't be no Celtic Cross today. You've already seen what there was of it. You know, once I lose it, it's gone. This is going to be a Just the Suspects. But here before we get going, it is 5:33. Go outside and look at the light. Go outside and put a tree between you and the sun and tell me it's not sometime in August. Go look. Go look at the light. Anyway.
I opened up the garage door so you don't have to open it.
Hi. I'm covered with freezer bits. Or well, I was. I was very sticky. So we emptied it and dumped it.
I'm not holding back on this.
And all is right with the world
I'm
again.
just gonna keep swinging until it dies.
I got rid of a lot of. Well, I've got to cook a shit ton of shit. I have 2 completely thawed out turkeys, and I found out about it 10 minutes after I had started the cat food chicken, which is 3 pounds of chicken leg quarters in a crock pot. So I'm going to be cooking all them in a conveyor line, and then I'm going to separate and refreeze it. I mean, it'll work out. But I mean, those 2 turkeys were down in the water. They've been marinating persimmon water. Nothing smelt bad. I'm not having it. I'm not, the cats may not get it. But, oh. Have you all seen this? Isn't this the cutest little thing ever? Two tea leaves. I forgot to bring them down for you. Okay, other than that, it looks like everything's set. Now, you got the 2 of Swords and Abundance, so you won't see how good you got it. What is that about? And then we got, I have never seen this card before, and I've had those decks for a good long time. You know, there's quite a bit in there. But I got Jack and Diane, which just came up in another reading of another reader doing my reading. And I didn't pay any attention to what card she was reading out of either. I don't think I was watching it, but well, I'll tell you what it was. I was reading the comments, and they were talking about Jack and Diane and putting the song up and stuff because, anyway, it's weird. And it's about a broken heart. And you know about the John Mellencamp. Oh, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. I hate that song and Little Pink Houses. I can't stand it. And his hair. What's up with that? He did put out a couple of good ones there right before he quit. Or what? I don't know what happened to him. Maybe I'll find it. It's not well known, I don't think. I don't know. Was he a big star? He grew up in the same town that he came from, Little York. So did my grandparents. Some of them. Part of them. Some of us came from Scotland. Who knows? Anyway, I saw something shiny. Jack and Diane did it. Okay, Little Pink Houses. That just makes me think blah. But you won't see how good you've got it. And I was like, Jack and Diane, aren't they kind of just the typical? Aren't they everybody? And you won't see how good you got it. Aren't they everybody? Okay. Now we got the Hierophant and Wisdom. Okay, so you're in a position of authority and you've got some experience. You're the boss because you started at the bottom and worked your way up or something like that. And you got a calling, and everybody just gravitates to you. You fight for the right on the side of good. Well, the best laid plans. Tower. and a person of water. Okay, so they do have queens. Okay, and everybody's a person. Okay, but the Queen of Cups. Okay. So the best, ooh, that's kind of cuppy too. Kind of Lady of the Lake. All right. Okay. Okay, so you've got law and order on your side. You're kind of in alignment with the light and the dark parts of you. And the best laid plans. Now you love this person. You're losing some sort of relationship. Here we have the Tower and the Queen of Cups, I would say. The emotional idealist, emotionally connected, psychic, empathic, intuitive, sensitive, heart-centered, to feel deeply, and to take things personally. Healer, counselor, advisor, author. Okay, so the best laid plans. You're by a very emotional person. You know, there ain't no half-assing about you either, right? You do everything 110%. Club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Well, I just pictured a little bucking jackass. I did, and it's not on none of these cards. But you know how you... and they're quite stubborn. I can't think of... Well, a goat. I can't think of how I can picture that. Okay, we got judgment. Okay, you ain't gonna get no second chances. You ain't gonna give none. It's in reverse. And trickery. Oh, we'll have to... This will be probably some sort of standalone. And then we've got lightning. Control your anger, or you will be sorry. See, you're too smart for your own good. Do you cause your own tower? By being too heavy-handed, too control freaking, too Neanderthal. Look, see that club? Get nails in it, for Christ's sakes. Queen of Coins. Now this is who you ought to be. And maybe this is a return. And then this was upside down, the bird cage. To set yourself free. It's reversed. I don't always take them like that, but I'm gonna. And okay, before you set yourself free, first you're caged, right? So you could be possessive. What you own owns you. You could be codependent. You could be clingy. You could be restless, oblivious, controlled, to sing anyway, to want freedom, freedom without consent, dominion, watched, hostage, confined, jealous, trapped, and a predator. So the good opposite of that would be to be healthy, to free yourself and return to your abundance, which you also have here. But you won't see how good it is that you really have it. Maybe you're making much ado about nothing. Sorry, I kind of flop around sometimes. The lesson... This has been a lesson about isolation. And we'll be looking at that too. I don't know what that is. Did it work for you? Did it... Because there's trickery here. Trickery and isolation. A rejection. To not level up. To not forgive. To not approve. To wise up. Do you trick yourself? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, life goes on. I can't stand that. God. To the thrill. Living is gone. Sorry, I gotta move this mouse. I have a tiny little space here. Okay. I rolled for all your places, and well, I picked this one, and it's the old style tarot. I decided to read with the Christmas cards in the old style, and then you rolled the chakra, and this is a standard. so is the tea leaves, and then we got, and I rolled for them, right? But I rolled for them out of that certain deck, which are marked with months. So, what you came up, and I put them in chronological order as they appeared. I think this is September, or yeah, this is September, so it's going to be out of place here. But you've got August, October, November, and December. Okay? Loosely. Like I said, I'm greasing the wheel. I'm just charging these cards. But as some things come up, you might make note of the order it comes in. That these may come in order. Yeah. Usually I put them, okay, when I'm stacking the pleroma, usually I put them in the card that I like best goes last. The card that you're going to get the best reading from goes last, and that the one I dislike the most goes first, and that way I can build my story the best way that I can, and I don't cut myself off at the knees here in the last when it matters, right? And put my best foot forward and everything. That's usually how I set it up. But this time I rolled for them, and I arranged them in order of the next 6 months. Now, and 4 instances in the next 6 months. Okay? I think that's okay, because I really sucked at the 3-month cards, and I apologize. I can't. It's just like a month. I don't know why I can't do 3 months. Why can't you do 3? I don't know. I think it's the timeline scope that I afford to the cards, right? I like I can't see that far ahead. Like the Just the Facts, ma'am. They're really nitty gritty. That's little itty bitty everyday life. That's where I am, and maybe that's why I can't do the 3 day thing, because my timeline is different. I accept that. Thanks, Spirit. Thanks for clearing that up, because I was bumming out about it. I was. Anyway, I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay, the Knight of Cups, an offer. Wisdom. Ooh. That could be a proposal. That could be a proposal there. Now, this is kind of in your past. What's your wisdom about this guy that likes you? Oh, you got a good look at him. You see him clearly. And King of Pentacles. You and this guy are some kind of soulmate. You are. You know that he's the man for you, don't you? Oh, but here comes the Tower. Queen of Cups. You love this. The Tower. Well, I knew that card was there too. I don't know why I said it. The Star. Yeah, he's your everything. Well, it ambushed you too. I seen it right there though. Hell, I'm the one that laid it down. 10 of Swords. Well, this has just been one big collapse. One big heartbreaking collapse, and you don't really know what happened. You give it your all. Give it your all here. Knight of Wands. Whatever could have come between you two. Looked like everything you wanted. And it cost you everything you had. You feel like the King of Pentacles sees the real you and still wants you. That's what you learned about this relationship. Kinda, sort of. But it's not like still wants you. It's more like the two of you are much alike. You think the same way. You plot the same way. You're practical the same way. Oh. And then we got... Do you trick yourself Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, the Ace of Pentacles. We know it's a trick. We've been knowing for months that it's a trick. And you won't. No more chances. No, you're not going to do it again. You say no. You say no. You break it off. You cancel the contract. You cancel the agreement. You break up with him. You kick him out. You say no. I don't know. You say no. It's over. The world. Show me the trickery. I don't understand. What is the trickery? The Ace of Pentacles, the world, and you reject the gift. You cancel the contract. Page of Swords. Something ain't adding up right. You're there. You cancel the contract. You're not saying no to a contract, a new contract, but it will not be the same contract because there was something in it that wasn't in your best interest. You cancel all contracts due to fraud. I can't get it. I can't. I'm gonna get a little spatula. Okay. I'm serious. Little metal something. Lightning. Then I rip up my lovely. Okay. Fraud. There's been some trickery in this concept. This. I'm gonna have to pick this up. Which camera am I on? This is a trick. It's a trick. Let the record show. It's a trick. Keep control of your anger. It's going to get heated. It's going to get hot. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles. You free yourself. You take back your money, your freedom, your abundance. We also have abundance here. You won't see that you have options. You won't see that you don't have to do this. Jack and Diane. Alright. Queen of Wands. Karen. King of Wands. That conversation we've been looking for. Okay. Oh. Ace of Wands. Oh, maybe it is. This could be a big boss fight because both of you are alpha. Both of you are going to flame. Like, you're going to listen to me. You bow down to me. Okay? Where was the dominate? The dominate. Domination. To free yourself from the domination of a tyrant. It's going to be a big, big fight. You're going to take yourself back. Big fight. Beware your anger. Death. It's over. Big fight. Big fight. Soon. Soon you're going to find out this is a trick. It's false advertising. Gotta cancel all contracts. Big fight. Big fight. The lesson about isolation. To see isolation from a different perspective. The Seven of Wands. Oh, like a good neighbor, stay over there. You're all for it. You're all fucking for it. You're done. You are so done. And this may be a wall you create too. You're like back there enjoying all your abundance now that you've got it back. And you're like, you cannot come over. No. Judgment. Yeah, you cancel all contracts. That's your judgment. Five of Cups. You should have done it a long time ago. The Moon. A secret embarrassment you don't have to share. The reason you didn't do it a long time ago. Sentimental. Hopeful. Part of you had a lot invested at one time. Jack and Diane didn't happen overnight. You know, and that's not the happy ever ending, but that's the probable ending, isn't it? I mean, they stay together. It's just Faded on the Vine. What is the hell is that? It's Tom Waits' song. Faded Rose. Jack and Diane or Faded Rose. Both. I'll make 2 shorts. Why not? Tell me which one got you here. Tom Waits or John Mellencamp. Oh, I'm not even done. Am I? No. Ha! Oh my God. I am off track forever since I didn't get to finish. Because I also, you know, I've got the oracle from that morning in me and I didn't get it. I didn't get none of that. So, advice from the Pleroma. What can we do about Jack and Donna, or Jack and Diane, Dude and Donna? From August. We have you in a relationship in the time of August, juggling back and forth. You're either broke or starting to put... You are not consistently your own center. You okay, you're in a relationship. You've already noticed that you're having to put him before you, and you miss the old days when you could just be yourself and lay around the house and nothing without having to give it up. And you wish you could just go back and maybe you just want to start over. Maybe you just want to start over. The good old days. It's close to the good old days, but it's like a Polaroid of the good old days. A 1970 Polaroid of the good old days. Seen today. You could start over. They put a sitcom on TV about you called Just Diane. You could do it. What are you waiting for? The Chariot. Yeah, you're still giving him one more chance. You're trying to make it all make sense. Giving him one more chance to make no more sense. He's the orchestrator of it. He probably did it. Oh my God. Well, that escalated quickly. Okay, October. I got good vibes and bad guys about this guy. You know I hate him. You know I hate him. Alright, let's have it. One. Well, thank you. The Empress. In all your isolation and abundance. Strength. Strong. And you're like, I'm fine with the isolation. You're down with that. You learned that that's exactly... You're like, oh my God, I thought they would never leave. You learned how not to do it. Queen of Pentacles, you return to your own, okay? Yes. And you balance out, and it's all good again. I should stop there, yeah? I'm going to train myself to stay. If it's all good at 3, I'm going to stop there. The Hermit. That's even better. That's you healing yourself, and you're just... The 8 of Swords. You did it to yourself. You should have cut loose of this cat a long time ago. You're holding yourself back too. The Fool. Time to start again. You have a tendency to sabotage yourself. You always wait. You wait too long and then the chance is gone. Go. Do it. November, the Slavic Tarot. The Wheel of Fortune. There it is. You get what you deserve. You get what's coming to you. Here comes some karma. Here comes some karma. They should have never tried to trick you. They did this to themselves. This karma they have coming to them is not of your doing. Stay out of it. The World. You don't live in that world anymore. This is a low frequency. This is what must be. Five of Swords again, somewhere. Don't sabotage yourself. Don't hold your back. Don't get drawn into the same old fight again. There's nothing different there for you. It's only going to get worse and worse for them. You're going up on this wheel. One side goes up, one side goes down. They should have never tried to trick you. You're on your way up, and they're on their way down. And they did that to themselves. Soon. This will all become apparent soon. Things are going to start. There's that wheel is cranking up. It's going to start happening. And this is all theirs. 10 of Cups. Down for them, up for you. Like weird. 6 of Swords, you should go. Stay out of it. You don't stop the wheel. You can't stop the wheel. Not anymore. And they are the ones that did that. Don't feel bad. December. Ho, ho, ho. I would get Green Giant. Jolly Green Giant. Tarot. I would get... Well, that's what I thought that... I like the vintage stuff, but some of them are just... I wound up having no trouble. There's a darkness in that Pulp Fiction card deck, and it's in the Housewives too, I think. Maybe I'll be alright with Halloween, but it didn't sit with Christmas. And it took me down for 4 days. Queen of Good Cheer is Cups, isn't it? So you're the Queen of, that's the wrong side. You're the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. And you had the Queen of Cups here. You're just sideswiped. It killed you. I mean, This was everything you wanted. And suddenly it wasn't. And this wasn't worth it. Queen of Cups. Ace of... Damn it. Wands. Why can't I remember that? Ace of Fire. Could I get that better? Alright. The Holly King. The Queen of Cups and the Holly King. And the King of Cups. You love the Holly King. You're in love with the devil. Actually, I think this is probably the Magician or even the Emperor. I'm not sure. It's number 4. Somebody tell me, because I'll never look. I'm guessing it's probably the Emperor. So the Queen of Cups loves the Emperor. And so you two love each other. He loves you back. I don't know why he's got to talk in third person. Because you're like, I love you. And he's like, yes, we love you too. Like a bit of a pedestal there. Okay? I'm just saying. What's that about? Third person. Ten of Canes. Canes is swords. Okay. It's kind of stressing you out too. You're like, hey, who am I? Which one of you am I in a relationship with? And they both look at you and say, who are you talking to, my dear? Okay. It's kind of freaky. You never know who you're talking to. Two of Candles. See? You never know. Good guy, bad guy. You never know who you're talking to. And it's really taking its toll on you. He just wants to act like a child. And you just want to start over. This is not what you signed up for. You would like to just relax, have about 15 cocktails, send the kids to bed at someone else's house, and kick the fuck back. Okay? That's not too much to ask, is it? Enjoy yourself. Oh, the Two of Good Cheer. A night off, a good conversation, to intelligent and witty, to be seen as pretty, even though this is what you look like. Watch how much you drink. Don't be a sloppy drunk. But yeah, you don't want to kick back, man. You don't want to have to watch what you say. You want to be, you know. But there's trickery, and there's pain. Okay. So, you won't see how that it's not as bad as you think. Maybe it is as bad as you think, but you won't see that you have options, more options than you think. You don't have to stay in this lifeless, loveless relationship forever and ever, amen, but you have secret reasons for this reason why you're still here. Okay. You have a clear understanding of who the King of Pentacles is. And he was your love, possibly is your love. And then involved with him when this Tower comes. Because you thought he was your everything with the Star. You love him. But here comes the Tower. It was terribly hard on you. You poured everything that you had into this relationship. Now you're not. You need to hone up on your fighting skills and learn how to fight like an adult. Okay, you need better. I don't know. You need better defense, verbal defense skills than what you've got. Like How to Win an Argument. Those kinds of books. Because you're an introvert and you're typically you isolate, right? There's not a lot of talking. You might get a to-do list. You might be expected to do a lot of listening. Anyway, you need to work on your communication skills and get out and get a blah, 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 blah. I can't talk. I don't know why it's so hard. Get in some real physical company with somebody else that likes you. Hone up on your conversation skills. Because someone is fixing to try to strong arm you. As soon as you say no, you ain't going to take his gift, someone's going to try to strong arm you, and you're going to have to be able to defend yourself verbally. Let's hope. You might want to get a club. I've got a little baseball bat down here. Shh. And, oh man. And, okay, right now, you ain't giving no second chances, because fool me once, shame on me. Fool me, blah, 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 blah. You ain't doing it. You ain't gonna play me for a fool again. I'm not having it. And it's this Ace of Pentacles. So you reject the gift, because it's a trick. The gift comes with strings, but then it always did. So then we got Queen of Coins. You return to your abundance. There's abundance there, okay? Something, do you see something when you've had a chance to recuperate? Do you see something? Do you see an alternative after a little time to recuperate? Because you balance out. You return to abundance. Control your anger. Because you could outsmart yourself here. To show yourself in a very poor light. Like you suspect somebody of the worst. And you absolutely know it. And you're wrong. In a very public way. So, keep your vibes high. Return to abundance. Put Karen back in the closet. Lock it twice. Get out there and take care of yourself. Return to abundance. Set yourself free. The birdcage. Because you got a big fight coming. You better rest up. It's going to be well, it's the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Wands. That's like the biggest face-off all year, right? It's the king battle, the boss battle. It's coming. Get ready. But you've freed yourself. They think that they're fighting the same old person, right? They don't know that they think they know what to expect. Because you're much like them. But there's something new about you. Maybe that's the moment it's born. Okay? Maybe that's the moment it comes to light. I don't know. I think maybe that's the moment you reveal it. I think it's been there. I think it's been there with you for a while. Because you're like... Alright. See you later. You know, for this meetup. You know, I mean, you know it's a matter of time. See you later is wrong. All right was right. Alright. Bring it to me. Because he's doing it. He did it. He tipped that scale. He did it. This is his karma. This is his karma. And you should stay out of it. You are being invited to the dance. Okay, so I'm wrong when I said, all right. No, don't listen to that. You've been invited to the dance and you're like, okay. No. Karen, get ready, Karen. You must be in control of this and you shouldn't be emotional. Because this is his. Okay. You see things so much differently now. All right. 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. See, you were constantly giving to this when you could have been doing your own thing, and the only thing that this gave back to you was a lot of fighting. It was always a constant drag. It was a drag, right? 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. And self-sabotaging. Like, you always gave too much to this. You put too much into it. You should have held more back for yourself. Self-sabotaging yourself. Maybe keeping... waiting for them to catch up. Discovery. Fraud. You discover a big, fat, stinking lie. The Ace of Pentacles is not worth it. Creation. I can do it on my own. I can do it better than you ever did. Get with God. Oh, you have all you discover that you're the one you've been waiting for. You have all that you need, really, and you do. You can do it on your own. That's the lesson. Do it on my own. Isolation looks good on me. Ain't no fools on me. Person of Earth. The Queen of Pentacles. You reclaim your abundance, your happiness, your creativity, your ability to care about another person. You get a lot out of that. That's kind of a big deal for you. Don't get trapped in a relationship that doesn't have any love in it. So we got the King of Pentacles here, and we got the Queen of Pentacles there, and we got Jack and Diane. I'm going to leave it there. I feel like there's something I didn't do. Well, I didn't have it out here, but I will do it. I'll get you one of these. It said, pick me, pick me, pick me. Okay, you got the antelope. Decisive action. You are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action toward making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. Jack and Diane. Alright. Buffalo. Great big bear. You're now a bear cow. Abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifestation power of gratitude. You always have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. Your flow. You were in a stagnancy, a drought. No change to be siphoned off, and now you drink from your own cup. You're a fountain of youth, a source of replenishment that you profit for. That affords you great health and happiness.